If you're buying a home, selling a property, or getting a mortgage financed here in Ontario, you're going to have to hire a real estate lawyer. Now, if you do a quick Google search for a real estate lawyer, you'll be blasted with thousands of results, which in most cases can be pretty overwhelming. Today, I'm going to be going over my top 3 qualities to be looking for when hiring a real estate lawyer. What's up, guys? My name is Chris Chu and I'm a real estate lawyer here in Toronto. On this channel, I'll be going over some useful information, insights, and tips about the laws about real estate here in Ontario so that you can feel better prepared when you're going through your next real estate transaction. So first and foremost, and I know this is going to sound like super basic common sense, but that is make sure your lawyer is legit. Every year in Ontario, there are cases where clients get defrauded of money. You won't believe how often there are people acting as lawyers or passing themselves off as middlemen for legal deals when it's completely illegal. In Ontario, only lawyers that are licensed with the Law Society of Ontario and insured for real estate deals are allowed to register deeds, mortgages, and handle proceeds between buyers, sellers, and lenders. But Chris, I can't even tell if my Yeezys that I bought off of StockX are legit. How can I tell if my lawyer is? I got you covered. If you go to the Law Society of Ontario's lawyer directory, type in the name of the lawyer that you know and match up their contact details with what you have. The directory will show if the lawyer has had any disciplinary hearings and if they're insured and able to practice real estate law here in Ontario. I've put a link in the description below for the Law Society's lawyer directory so that you can have that as an additional resource when searching for a lawyer. In my opinion, if you find a law firm that doesn't point you to a specific lawyer you'll be working with, or if the firm name is super generic and doesn't give you an indication of who the lawyers or the lawyer is that's working there, buckle up. You're in for a wild ride. So the second point I want to cover is about content creation. Now, this doesn't mean your lawyer needs to be dancing on TikTok or even have an Instagram account. What content creation means in this case is whether or not you can see a demonstrable track record of the knowledge they have on the law that they practice. Real estate is a fast-paced and constantly changing sector, especially here in Ontario. And while the laws don't necessarily change as often as the prices of the homes, thankfully, there's always a ton of questions that people have about the laws and surrounding routine legal issues. Like, am I entitled to a first-time homebuyer rebate? What are title searches? Can I rent out my basement unit? Quick tip, most lawyers aren't great at using technology. I mean, we still have to fax a ton of documents. I know, we have to fax. That said, at the very least, they should have a website or some presence online so that you can find out a bit more about who they are and what they do and, what they know. So guys, before I get into the last point, which is the most important quality to look out for, if you found this video helpful, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below if there are any other qualities you think that are essential when looking to hire a real estate lawyer. Finally, and in my opinion, this is the biggest indication of a good lawyer, and that is communication. Communication means 2 things. Firstly, it means the ability to consolidate a complex grouping of, let's be honest, really boring legal information and put it into an easily digestible piece of advice for your clients. Secondly, communication means the lawyer's commitment to ensuring you're kept in the loop, especially during a real estate deal. One of the key complaints I hear about lawyers is that they don't pick up their phone, answer their emails, or that they schedule their appointments in at the very last minute. It's true that lawyers are busy, but having a lawyer that sets out an expected timeline for the transaction and does their best to ensure that you're a step or 2 ahead of the deal will not only provide you with a bit more ease during a fast-paced and pretty much stressful time, but it will also keep your expectations in line when you're preparing documents, getting ready for having your funds, and scheduling times to chat. Now, lawyers usually have clerks or secretaries to help them with the day-to-day communication. That said, if you have a legal question that needs to be answered by a lawyer, you want to find someone that's going to take the time out of the day to either email or hopefully call you to answer your question. Now guys, as a practical tip, if you're looking to hire a lawyer, you should try to speak with them directly for a short 15 to 30 minute consultation. You'll get a better sense of what their personality is, so you can gauge if they're the right fit for you. So guys, there you have it. Those are my top 3 qualities to be looking for when you're hiring your next real estate lawyer. If you're still having trouble finding a lawyer, make sure to ask for referrals. Asking a real estate agent, a mortgage broker, or your accountant are great starting points. These professionals tend to interact with a ton of lawyers on a regular basis, so they should probably have a list of people that they worked with and trust. So guys, I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're still looking to speak with a lawyer, you can always get in contact with me via my firm's website, which I'll put a link in the description below. So hopefully, I'll talk to you guys soon.